450,000 for one.
15,000?
450,000.
415,000.
To buy one
To
the
buy
first
one.
time around, and then the price has gone up from there.
415 хиляди.
За стая.
Да си купиш, да.
To individuals, and then those individuals we rent them out for them.
Yes,
To
you have
guests.
a signed contract with them.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And how much is the average occupancy?
We have about 70% occupancy, usually year-round. And our room rates, this room would be about $250, and the one next door is about $350.
Do the owners pay a maintenance fee?
Yes, yes. There's a monthly fee, and I think it is around $500 or $600. And then,
It depends on. It depends on.
I'm sorry?
It depends on.
No, that's just the rate. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But then we actually split what the guests pay with the owners.
Значи около 70% е средногодишната заетост на това крило. Да, като също се оперирате като хотелски стаи, като цената за този апартамент е $250-60 ли каза, пък за 350 за съседния, за една нощувка.
And what about the owner? His profit?
We split what the guests pay. So the $250 a night,
Split it 50-50.
they get a percentage of that. And it's 60-40. Something like, yeah.
60-40.
Yes.
66%.
Yeah, most owners,
Чета влезе това, че европейските съюз задали България дига цената.
За какъв период се изплаща собственика, да кажем, инвестицията?
we send a check.
And
Works out good.
how much is the time when an owner how much is the ROI, the return on investment actually for the investor?
Well, it depends. It
Yeah,
depends
but
on how
average.
well it depends on how busy the hotel is.
Yeah.
So we rent out every room based upon points, so that it's even for every owner. Okay, so
I see.
if you own this unit and it's on the 3rd floor, maybe people always want a higher room, so this unit doesn't get sold out. So we always keep a point system for that. So the return for the investor is probably something more residential services could explain to you. I wouldn't know
But
the numbers for those.
in number of years, for example, 6 years, 9 years, 10 years, 15 years.
Well, if we're selling the rooms for $250 a night and the owners are getting, let's say, 50% of that, $125 a night.
Okay.
So out of 30 days, if we're 80% full, so that's how much it's going to be at the end of a year. So I'm not sure of it exactly, but
Значи, тоест,
view. So these lower floors are a little bit less expensive, and the top floors are the most expensive.
So
So
the main point is the view.
yes, and like any building, always the top is the best. So we can see the strip on the top floor from those rooms. So that's this room here is probably 400,000 something, but the same room on the 38th floor is probably 600.
how many people of you manage this tower?
How many
People in
employees?
Yeah, employees, and also what kind of departments you have here?
We have guest services,
Guest
which
services.
is bellman, valet, door persons. Front desk, we have tower services, which is housekeeping, obviously for the rooms. We have engineering and security. So we have to have every department a hotel has.
But you are absolutely independent from the main
Yes,
MGM brand.
absolutely. We're actually a different company. So
Are you
we're
a-
owned by MGM, but it's a totally separate company.
Separate
Yes.
entity. And you have a sales and marketing department, a reservation system.
We do. We have a residential services that handles guests that are here. And then we have a sales center that handles all questions for upcoming sales. Because we still have units in Tower 3 that are available.
And how much have you ever estimated how much is the percentage of cost for human resources compared to the total revenue?
Well, this building wasn't necessarily built for that. Okay, so typical Las Vegas casino, is built because of the casino, food and beverage outlets, showroom, things of that nature. This hotel was specifically built as a luxury property for MGM. So the profit ratio for us is not a question. It's not something that they're thinking about, because here it's not much compared to Bellagio or MGM. We don't have outlets here, such as a showroom. In the lobbies, there's only one bar. There's a Starbucks, very small. So it's only meant as a very intimate atmosphere.
How would you rate in terms of an importance to you? Employees, guests, trademark of the company.
Building.
How would you, the building,
Yeah.
how would you rate them?
In a certain order. huh?
Yeah, yeah. Well, what is the most important to you?
Well, I think that our executive director, Frederick, the main point for him at the start of this project was employees.
Employees first.
Absolutely. We went all over the city to handpick specific individual employees. The building, that's Turnberry. It's beautiful, no problem. That's not an issue. It's going to be a luxury building. So we start with employees, then the guests.
They give the second place.
Exactly. And the reason for the employees is this is a very different hotel than you'll find in Las Vegas. Our employees will escort guests to the front desk, introduce guests, things that they don't do anywhere else in town. So that for us is extremely important. So a lot of training, we do etiquette training for all our employees, which is very unusual.
Sure.
How long it takes employee training?
About 3 weeks. That's about average for every department.
This is orientation or?
Well, it's
everything.
Orientation, processing, everything. Etiquette training, and then on-the-job training also.
What are the common employee benefits that you offer to the employees?
Well, it's the MGM package that they have. It's dental and health. It's everything is comprehensive. And MGM has actually had one of the best plans in the country, actually.
I see.
So,
Are you unionized?
no.
No.
Not this particular building, but other MGM properties are. So, we could be.
Sure.
It's still a question.
Yeah.
So.